Love, light, and happy moon day. I am iiiYansaje Muse, the Black Madonna of the airwaves, bringing you the music, the mystics, and the mojo, as always, on your Ojo Aje, moon ruled, Yemanja venerated moon day. It is November 10th, 2025. The day is vibing on a 3. 3 is sacred to the Orisha issue. So that brings a little bit of crossroad essence right in the middle of our emotional waters. Now, what's issue doing at Yemanja Shore? Well, for starters, in many lineages, I'm tired of my tongue, Yemanja rules Mondays. And in other Orisha lineages, Eshu rules Mondays. So maybe this daily alignment just kind of popped up to remind us of that. Also, Monday sets the emotional tone for the week, the waters that birth the next 7 days. So, whatever your emotional state is in today is what the rest of your week might taste like. Confirmation from spirit. So, you just might need to make sure that your emotions are uncrossed in any area where you may be crossed up so that your irrigation can flow right. It is Ojo Aj, or Day of Financial Responsibilities. And currency isn't just the ching ching, it's also the energetic. So, whenever you pour your energy, is where you pour your currency. So, make sure you invest wisely. It is the eighth Monday of autumn equinox, third of Scorpio season, and tonight the moon is weighing in the fourth house of Cancer. So, you want to release those negative emotions that are keeping you from moving forward. I mean, answer in the comments. I want to hear from you. Is it just me? Or is it that every time you're on the cusp of a major breakthrough, when things start getting real good for you, traumatic memories of the past just pop up out of nowhere and start haunting you like they happened yesterday? If this is you, then you know what it is. It's just your past trying to hold you back from your future. It's just your spirit showing you things that you need to release in order to move forward. So release with peace if you can't with love. But either way, you got to uncross your emotions so you don't stay stuck in an emotional crossroads in areas where your energies should be moving forward and on. If you've been listening to the Mothership all day today, then you started out at 12 o'clock this morning with some throat chakra, clearing, healing, and balanced meditation music, all the way through 6 a.m., where you got your cosmic weather forecast. Then we had the rising Bembe to Yemanja before getting to the old school mothers of R&B, soul, song. So here's what you get each and every moon day when you tune in to Rotation 1 of the Mothership's 7.
Blues? I don't sing 'em. I tranquilize in their hue. Now my mouth pours truth. And iiiYansa, J Muse, haiku. Moon Talk, Motherpeace, found Motherpeace, throat chakra healing, waters, blues, spirits, films, music, sea creature messages, guided meditations, poetry, mysteries of the wine dark sea, healing stones and shells, blue things, rhyme, iiiYansa's glass water, dreams and wisdom, cleansing, healing, it's all inside. Come on in. Every moon day on Mother Blue Hues with iiiYansa Muse.
And we are back. Okay, so if you are watching or listening to this from Facebook, there's a player right there at the top of the page where you can beam up, tune in, and jam out. And if you're watching from Facebook, YouTube, or Instagram, the link is in my profile. And we've got a lot action packed going on this Monday. We got the blues coming up at 4 o'clock. And I mean that old school blues, that Coco Taylor, Lightning Hopkins, Muddy Water, Albert, and B.B. King kind of blues. So if you're an old school blues music fan, make sure you tune in to the Spirit of the Blues at 4 o'clock p.m. At 3 o'clock p.m., we share wisdom with Iba Iwo Oorun of House of the Crowns, who shares her Yemoja wisdom as a Yemoja daughter and priestess and Scorpio. And it is Scorpio season, so make sure you get some of those still waters, because those still waters are full of wisdom. At 5 o'clock, we have another Scorpio priestess, Scorpio queen, Yemoja daughter and priestess, Afia Matthews, High Priestess Afia Matthews on the splash at 5 o'clock. So make sure you join in on all this splash wisdom infused with the mothers of groove, all in the Mothership's rotations. And if you are enjoying the music, mystics, and the mojo, then by all means, sow a seed of support and make a donation to 222.9 The Mothership Internet Radio using the donation link in this video's description box. And I will be right back with your Mondaily Tarot read for the Divine Feminine Collective. This is 222.9 The Mothership, and here's what's going on today in the orbit. A focused, meditative state is the womb of your mind. May you always birth beautiful things. Yemoja. The Moon Collection by the Mothership Mystic Boutiq. All proceeds go to 222.9, the Mothership Internet Radio. Beam up. And we are back. So today's tarot read is coming from the Motherpeace Round Tarot deck. And so today's question is, how do we uncross our emotions? What emotions need to be uncrossed so that our energetic currencies can find a better nurturing flow? Just going to shuffle a little bit and okay. That card just jumped out there, so we're going to get to that. And so, don't do that, Tarot. Trying to talk a whole lot today, ain't you? Okay, so we have the Eight of Discs, which is the Eight of Pentacles on the east hand, and the Four of Swords inverted on the west hand. So on the west hand, the Four of Swords is already saying, sorry, y'all, hermithood is over. Time to come out the cave. You've been in your place of rest. You've been in your place of regrouping. It's like after the healing phase come the embodiment phase. And like Roy Ayers said, everybody loves the sunshine. Folks get brown in the sunshine. So it's time to come back out into the sun. Because with the Four of Swords inverted, you have already elevated your way of thinking. This period of rest has completely recalibrated you. And now it's time to emerge a new being. And with the Eight of Discs showing up here, in this deck, this is about working and collaborating with others. And some of you are used to being solo dolo, but this next stage of your divine growth and development is going to require a spirit team, a soul tribe, and they're waiting on you. And this is why this period of time here alone in the Four of Swords energy has required you to cut off a lot of people from your past. But that doesn't necessarily mean that you're meant to be alone forever. You raised your vibration so you can be a match for the ones you truly belong with. But you can't get to the people in the Eight of Disc energy holding on to the mistrust that sent you into the Four of Swords energy. So it's time to do some forgiving, time to do some releasing with peace, so that when your soul tribe comes, you don't have your sword up in the air. And what was the card that popped out? The Fool, upright. Now, when the Fool shows up upright, this is about stepping out on faith. This is about taking that leap, taking that chance. And for many, many of you, life has given us plenty of reasons to stay to ourselves and never trust another human soul again. But if you maintain that stance, you're still giving the people that hurt you power over you that they don't deserve. Because the world is filled with beautiful spirited and beautiful hearted people out there, just like you. But you have to trust yourself and trust the universe to guide you to them, because this next phase of your life, you will not be able to be in Highland. And underneath the bottom of the deck, Hanged Man. So while you're in your space of spiritual awakening, I already said that it was your space of awakening that pushed you into the Four of Swords energy of rest and recalibrating. And the Most High did all of that work on you so that you will be ready to receive your soul tribe. All this was a period of time where you had to be shown the people you didn't belong around so you can recognize the ones that you do. There's my general message. Should you need a personal read, give me a call on the Mothership's Mentorship and Guidance Hotline at 314-200-0368. I'm iiiYansaje Muse, and this is Radio for the Cosmos, 222.9, The Mothership. Beam up. Flavorful, elite, divine guidance and wisdom, broken down to the practical to bring voyage change into your life for the better. Call 314-200-0368. That's 314-200-0368 for spiritual mentorship and guidance readings by iiiYansaje Muse. All proceeds go to 222.9, The Mothership, Internet radio for the road less traveled. Beam up. And we're back. So, we all know the drill. I got to get back on up to the Mothership to cook up the music, the mystics, and the mojo. And what's today's channel song? Let's see. Issue at the Crossroad. Yemoja energy, emotional currency, staple singers. Be what you are. I'll see you babies tonight on the forecast at 9 o'clock. Love y'all. Beam up. You know what makes orbits so fascinating? They move very, very fast, yet appear to be moving very slow. Actually, orbits do both simultaneously. 222.9, the Mothership Internet Radio, is a 24/7 orbit rotation of